Japandi is more than a style, it's a philosophy rooted in simplicity, balance, and calm. As we step into this outdoor world shaped by Japandi principles, we leave behind the clutter and chaos of everyday life. In its place, we embrace nature, craftsmanship, and purposeful design. This approach blends the warm functionality of Scandinavian design with the mindful elegance of Japanese aesthetics. The result is a patio space that feels grounded yet light, minimal but never cold. Every object, every texture, is intentional. Nothing is excessive. Everything speaks softly. Our journey begins at dawn, as golden light gently brushes over raw wood and stone. These surfaces don't shout for attention, they whisper stories of time, weather, and touch. The furniture is low and humble, crafted from natural materials like oak, rattan, and linen. They invite you to sit, to rest, to stay a while. Around us, the natural world is allowed to breathe. Foliage isn't ornamental, it's integral. A small bonsai, a stretch of moss, or a single bamboo stalk holds as much presence as a full garden. Every leaf, every grain of gravel is part of the whole. Nothing is wasted, nothing is rushed. The structure of the patio itself reflects harmony. Straight lines and clean geometry organize space without enclosing it. Zones for sitting, tea, and meditation coexist seamlessly. Negative space, what's left empty, is just as important as what is filled. Light is carefully considered, not just as illumination, but as mood. Morning haze, golden hour, or soft lantern glow at night all help frame the space emotionally. A Japandi patio changes throughout the day, revealing new details in shifting shadows and light. There's no bold color here. Instead, we're bathed in a palette of warm neutrals, earth browns, grays, and dusty whites. These colors relax the eye, soothe the mind, and allow you to focus on the textures, the woven fiber, the brushed wood grain, the stone's cool surface. In this opening chapter, we invite you to slow down, to breathe, to experience a different kind of luxury, not one of things, but of presence. This is Japandi Outdoor Living, thoughtful, tranquil, and beautifully restrained. At the heart of Japandi aesthetics lies a deep respect for simplicity and intention. Every material, every form, every texture has purpose. In this section, we explore the essential building blocks that bring Japandi outdoor living to life. The first pillar is natural materials. Teak, cedar, and pine bring warmth. Stone and concrete provide grounded strength. Linen and cotton soften the edges, while rattan and bamboo introduce delicate structure. These materials are left as close to their original state as possible, untreated, raw, and honest. In Japandi design, color is quiet. The palette consists of calming tones, warm grays, soft browns, muted whites, dusty greens. These shades do not compete. Instead, they create a neutral canvas that allows form and texture to speak clearly. Furniture is low-slung and unfussy. Clean lines dominate, there are no ornate flourishes or excess details. A bench is a bench, a table is a table. Function is not hidden behind style, it is revealed by it. Everything is minimal, but never sterile. Styling cues come from restraint. Where Western outdoor spaces might lean on decoration, Japandi aesthetics embrace the beauty of emptiness. A single vase, a lone teacup, a small bonsai, each element is given room to breathe. The negative space around objects becomes part of the design. Light plays a critical role. Daylight is invited through slats, gaps, and open planes. Shadows become dynamic design elements, constantly shifting with time. In the evening, warm ambient lighting, through paper lanterns or small solar lamps, transforms the space into a soft and sacred retreat. Textures are rich, yet subtle. You'll feel the rough grain of unfinished wood, the smooth chill of stone, the soft crinkle of linen in the breeze. These sensory details invite a quiet interaction with the environment, not just to see it, but to feel it. Japandi is also a story of balance, between hard and soft, old and new, light and dark. Each element is placed with intention, each object grounded in both function and beauty. It's a dialogue between cultures and a shared love of peaceful living. As we understand these key elements, we begin to see not just a style, but a way of thinking. A Japandi patio isn't created by adding more. It's created by choosing better. Good design begins with intention, and in Japandi Outdoor Living, layout is as important as materials. Before a single stone is placed or cushion arranged, we first consider space. How will we move? Where will we rest? What moments do we want to create? Zoning is the key. A Japandi patio isn't a single-use area, it's a collection of quiet experiences. There might be a lounging space for conversation, a small corner for tea or reading, and a pathway to wander barefoot at dusk. Each zone has its own mood, its own rhythm. Boundaries are subtle. We don't build walls, we guide the eye and body through texture, level, and light. A wooden deck might lead to gravel. A change in floor material marks a shift in function. A curtain, a row of stones, or a difference in lighting gently frames each space. Paths matter, too. Whether straight and geometric or softly curved, they shape how we experience the space. A stepping stone trail through bamboo invites a slower pace. A linear walk across wood planks suggests clarity and direction. Movement becomes a meditative act. Furnishing follows function. Lounging zones may feature low-profile chairs or benches, with soft textiles and neutral tones. A dining area might include a slim wooden table and floor cushions. A meditation space needs only a mat, a view of nature, and silence. Importantly, negative space is preserved. We do not fill every corner. Open areas breathe life into the patio. They allow natural elements, light, shadow, breeze, to shape the atmosphere without obstruction. Light helps delineate space throughout the day. Morning light may flood the dining zone. In the evening, a lantern might define the lounge area with a warm glow. Light creates emotional zones just as much as physical ones. The most successful Japandi layouts feel effortless. But behind that simplicity is thoughtful structure, a design where nothing is accidental. Each zone has a reason to be there. Each transition is smooth, respectful of flow and energy. So as you plan your patio, think not of furniture and decor first, but of how the space should feel. Let movement guide layout. Let function inform form. And always, let stillness have a place to stay. Japandi furniture is not designed to impress at first glance, it reveals its beauty slowly, through detail, proportion, and material. In this section, we look closely at the pieces that bring Japandi outdoor living to life. Furniture in this style is low, grounded, and minimal. Teak, oak, and ash are common woods, chosen for their strength and subtle grain. Shapes are clean and unadorned. Each chair, bench, or table respects the space it occupies, never dominating, only complementing. Seating is often wide and inviting, built for stillness rather than spectacle. You'll find soft linen cushions in earth tones, grays, beiges, or muted greens, resting on raw wood. A rattan chair with a hand-woven curve, a low bench with a linen throw, or a floor cushion on a jute mat, each invites pause. Tables, whether for dining or tea, are built with honest craftsmanship. The best Japandi pieces feel handmade even when they're not. Imperfections in wood or ceramic are embraced as part of the story. A table is never too polished, it feels lived in, tactile, ready to be used. Decor in Japandi is intentionally sparse. A single vase, a candle, or a ceramic bowl placed just right, this is enough. The goal isn't to fill space, but to heighten awareness of what's already there. Every object has weight. Every item carries meaning. Color remains restrained. Materials speak louder than paint. A black steel leg contrasts gently with pale wood. A dusty white linen softens a concrete bench. Texture is more important than color. The softness of fabric, the roughness of stone, the warmth of aged wood all create depth and calm. Accessories are chosen with care. A bamboo lantern, a sculpted incense holder, or a ceramic water basin, they provide subtle rhythm without creating noise. Japandi decor doesn't entertain the eye. It centers the mind. Above all, furniture and decor in Japandi serve the soul of the space. They are tools for contemplation, vessels for silence. Nothing flashy. Nothing loud. Just quiet design that supports how you want to feel outdoors, relaxed, focused, and present. When we furnish our patio in this way, we don't just create beauty, we create belonging. Every piece feels like it was always meant to be there. In Japandi outdoor design, nature is not an accessory. It is the heart of the space. Plants, stones, water, and earth come together not for decoration, but to ground us in stillness and presence. The plants you choose matter. Bonsai trees offer quiet strength. Bamboo introduces vertical rhythm. Grasses bring movement and softness. Small shrubs and ground cover like moss or creeping thyme fill space with texture, not clutter. Each is placed intentionally, never randomly. Color in Japandi greenery leans toward the restrained. Soft greens, muted golds, and occasional rusty reds in autumn offer variation without noise. A single flowering plant, carefully chosen, can say more than a garden full of blooms. Containers and planters should feel like they belong to the earth, clay, stone, or weathered concrete with imperfect textures. These materials complement the plants, not compete with them. The pot and the plant are one story. Gravel, stone, and sand offer grounding. A raked Zen garden pattern near a seating area creates rhythm. Flat stepping stones guide our movement gently, never forcing it. Moss fills gaps like nature's soft punctuation. Water, even in a small basin or bird bowl, reflects the sky and moves light across surfaces. A simple stone dish with floating petals or a bamboo water feature adds sound and serenity. These elements bring life in the subtlest ways. Light transforms greenery. Morning light sharpens the outlines of leaves. Afternoon warmth softens edges. In the evening, shadows stretch long across gravel and wood, creating poetic compositions that shift minute by minute. Importantly, Japandi design leaves space for plants to breathe. Greenery is never packed in. Each plant is given air, light, and respect. Even a single tree or cluster of grasses can bring the entire patio into balance. The goal is not to control nature, but to listen to it. Let plants guide the mood of the space. Let stone and moss invite stillness. Let light and shadow create texture. This is the power of Japandi natural elements, a calm dialogue between human intention and nature's quiet voice. Lighting is the soul of Japandi outdoor design. More than visibility, it creates emotion, reveals texture, and frames moments. In this section, we explore how light and shadow define ambience. Natural light begins the story. Early morning casts crisp lines across wood and stone. Midday is gentle and diffused. Golden hour warms every surface, turning a simple bench into a sculpture. In Japandi, the changing light is not hidden, it's welcomed. As the sun sets, crafted lighting takes over. Warm tones dominate, never harsh, never blue. Paper lanterns, bamboo fixtures, and recessed lights all glow with intention. These aren't lights for working. They are lights for feeling. Paper lanterns are a Japandi signature. Hanging gently from pergolas or trees, they cast soft orbs of warmth across seating areas. The light they emit is never flat, it breathes, moves with the wind, and creates subtle pools of calm. Candlelight is used sparingly, but with purpose. A ceramic dish with a natural wax candle on a table becomes a focal point. It doesn't just light a meal, it anchors the moment. Firelight, too, plays its part. A modest fire pit becomes a place of quiet gathering and slow reflection. Hidden lighting also supports the mood. A strip beneath a bench, a glow beneath stepping stones, these elements guide gently without distraction. They shape the space with elegance and silence. In Japandi design, shadows are not unwanted, they're essential. A soft shadow cast by a bamboo screen, the filtered glow through linen curtains, the gentle flicker of fire across gravel, these create intimacy, layering, and depth. The goal is to design an atmosphere that invites you to slow down, to feel at ease. Not overstimulated, not overexposed. Just enough light to see, and enough shadow to rest the eyes. Ultimately, lighting in a Japandi patio is not about technology. It's about emotion. It's about creating a sacred pause between day and night, between action and stillness. When done right, light becomes the quiet host of the evening. As your Japandi patio takes shape, the final step is what brings it to life: styling and seasonal care. This is where texture meets time and where beauty grows from thoughtful upkeep. Styling is never about excess. It's about subtle layering. A linen throw casually draped over a bench. A ceramic vase holding dried seasonal grasses. A stack of natural fiber cushions in muted tones. These details bring softness without clutter. Balance is everything. When styling, keep symmetry loose, not rigid. Let objects feel placed, not staged. A tea tray, a woven basket, or a single book, these invite use while maintaining calm. Less, but with care. As seasons shift, your Japandi patio should shift gently with it. In spring, refresh with light textiles and new plants. Air out cushions, clean surfaces, and let fresh energy in. A clean space breathes better. In summer, maintain shade and comfort. Check wood for dryness, hydrate plants, and rotate items to prevent fading. Let the space support long quiet evenings and early slow mornings. Autumn calls for warmth and restraint. Introduce earthy tones through throws and ceramics. Trim plants, clear fallen leaves, and simplify the layout. This is the season of reflection. Winter doesn't mean absence, it means preparation. Store cushions, oil wood surfaces, protect planters from frost. Lighting becomes the primary mood setter. A covered bench and soft glow are often enough to hold peace. Maintenance is a quiet ritual. Brushing gravel into place, wiping dust from wood, tending to plants. These acts of care reflect the spirit of Japandi, mindfulness through action. A clean, cared-for space becomes a meditative one. Final styling and seasonal rhythm bring your Japandi patio full circle. It is never static. It is alive, changing with you, offering new moods with each season. When treated with intention, this space continues to serve, soothe, and restore year after year.